Prime Minister says that coronavirus is going to be a part of people's lives for a long time, but lives cannot simply revolve around it. Says lockdown 4 will be different and have new rules. Also announces a special economic package worth 20 lakh crore rupees for Atma-Nirbhar Bharat or self-reliant India. Nagaland Chief Minister Nipirio meets Dimapur-based civil society groups, apprised them regarding preparation for COVID-19 pandemic, briefing on state's financial position and reviving the economy through agri and allied sectors tops the agenda at the meeting. 3,525 new confirmed cases of novel coronavirus have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 74,281. Russia overtakes Italy and Britain after record rise in coronavirus. Hello viewers, welcome to News and Trends and you're watching the Daily News Bulletin. Addressing the nation yesterday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that the coronavirus is going to be a part of people's lives for a long time, but lives cannot simply revolve around it. He said lockdown 4 will be different and have new rules. New rules will be framed on the basis of recommendations received from states and the people will be informed about it before May 18th. Prime Minister Narendra Modi also announced a special economic package worth 20 lakh crore rupees for an Atma-Nirbhar Bharat or self-reliant India, saying that self-reliance is the only way to ensure that 21st century belongs to India. The Prime Minister noted that this package, together with earlier announcements by the government during COVID-19 crisis and decisions taken by RBI, is to the tune of 20 lakh crore rupees. This is equivalent to almost 10% of India's GDP. The Prime Minister observed that the package will also focus on land, labour, liquidity and laws. It will cater to various sections including cottage industries, MSMEs, labourers, middle class industries among others. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman today shared the details of 20 lakh crore stimulus package announced by the Prime Minister yesterday. The package comprises 10% of India's GDP and is expected to benefit various sections including cottage industries, MSMEs, labourers, middle class industries and others. Let's listen in to what the Finance Minister said earlier in the press conference. Giving details about the package, Sitharaman announced 3 lakh crore rupees collateral-free automatic loans for businesses including MSMEs. She said to provide stressed MSMEs with equity support, government will facilitate provision of 20,000 crore rupees as subordinate debt. She also said that 50,000 crore rupees equity infusion for MSMEs through funds will be operated through a mother fund and few daughter funds. She said this will help to expand MSME size as well as capacity. The Finance Minister also announced that statutory PF contribution by employer has been reduced to 10% from 12% for 3 months to provide 6,750 crore rupees liquidity relief. She also announced 30,000 crore rupees liquidity facility for non-banking financial companies, NBFCs, housing finance companies and microfinancial institutions. She also announced 45,000 crore rupees partial credit guarantee scheme for NBFCs. She said emergency liquidity infusion of 90,000 crore rupees in power distribution companies facing serious crisis. She also said the due date for filing income tax returns has been extended from July 31 to November 30 this year. Nagaland Chief Minister Nipirio today met the Dimapur-based civil society groups and apprised them regarding the preparation for COVID-19 pandemic. The Chief Minister briefed the civil society groups on the state's financial position and emphasized the need to revive the economy and be self-reliant through agri and allied sectors. He called upon those present to spread the slogan of support local, promote local. At the meeting, Rio informed that deporting of inter-district stranded people, which started on 7th May, is almost completed, and people from other states has started arriving since last evening, as the center has opened movement of trains and other mode of transport. With the sudden announcement of movement of trains, Rio was of the view that individuals might start coming on their own. Virus might come in Nagaland, which is a green zone, if people staying outside come. However, we cannot disown our own children, brothers, and sisters, Rio said, and sought the suggestions of the civil societies and on how to handle the situation best when the stranded people in large numbers arrives in Nagaland. Rio also expressed satisfaction with the arrangements at the quarantine centers at Dimapur and also advised the leaders of the civil societies to visit the centers. Nagaland Chief Secretary Temjin Toy informed that already 18,000 stranded Nagas have already registered in the portal I Am Stranded, expressing the desire to come home. Toy said that initially Nagaland government was all set in place to deport stranded people phase-wise, starting with inter-district, northeast, and followed by interstate deportation through special trains. However, with the Delhi government opening of normal passenger trains, new SOP would be issued, he maintained. He also informed that 70% of the stranded returnees from different states would be quarantined at Dimapur, while 30% will be sent at Kohima as per advice from the medical department. Chief Minister Nagaland Nipirio today inspected the reception center at Agri Expo site Dimapur and also the quarantine centers at Agri Expo site. At the site, Rio also visited the kitchen where food is being prepared and served to the returnees, and also the hall. Rio also visited the new DC's office complex, presently converted into a quarantine center. He expressed satisfaction with the overall arrangements made and lauded the district administration, police, civil societies, and all concerned for the contribution and participation in the fight against COVID-19. Besides others, Deputy Chief Minister Nagaland Y. Patton, Health and Family Welfare Minister Pangyu Pom, PHED Minister Jacob Jimomi, advisors Tovi Hoto and Jali Rio, host of government officials accompanied the Chief Minister. Meanwhile, the second batch of returnees, numbering 20 of them, reached Dimapur from Jorhat, Morani and Titapur in 4 buses around 9:10 p.m. today. After going through the necessary protocols, they were kept in the quarantine centers. The first group of interstate returnees from Northeast, comprising of 11 persons from the Jain community, reached Dimapur by bus last evening. On arrival at the reception center put up at the Agri Expo Dimapur, all the returnees filled in the form with necessary details and proceeded for screening in the medical facility center. Thereafter, they were quarantined at Jain Bhavan in Marwari Patti, which was approved by the district administration and medical department as it fulfills all criteria to be set up as quarantine center. A total of 9 special trains will run on the second day today following the announcement of Indian Railways restoring passenger train in a graded manner. Out of the trains running today, the 8 trains will originate from New Delhi to various destinations and the 9th train will ply from Bhubaneswar to New Delhi. Yesterday, 8 trains were operated, 3 from New Delhi and 5 from other cities to New Delhi. The special trains which are being run will have only air-conditioned classes. These trains are in addition to the Shramik special trains run by the Indian Railways. A total of 3,525 new confirmed cases of novel coronavirus have been reported in the country during the last 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 74,281. Health and Family Welfare Ministry said that 24,386 patients have been cured so far and the recovery rate reached 32.82%. During the last 24 hours, 122 deaths have been reported, taking the nationwide total to 2,415. Confirmed cases of coronavirus has reached 42,62,600 across the world. while the global COVID-19 death toll crossed 291,981. 82,387 people have died in the United States from the coronavirus pandemic, according to the latest figures on Monday from Johns Hopkins University, by far the highest death toll in any country. Russia's coronavirus cases overtook Italian and British infections on Monday to become the third highest in the world after a record daily rise hours before President Vladimir Putin was due to review the country's lockdown regime. The official tally surged to 221,344, meaning Russia now has more registered cases than Italy or Britain and only trails Spain and the United States, as the number of new cases of the novel coronavirus jumped by 11,656 in the past 24 hours. More than half of all cases and deaths are in Moscow, the epicenter of Russia's outbreak. On Monday, it reported an overnight increase of 6,169 new cases, bringing its official tally to 1,15,909. Back home, the Trained Nurses Association of India (TNAI) local branch Kohima observed International Nurses Day under the theme Nurses, a Voice to Lead, Nursing the World to Health at Naga Hospital Authority, Kohima yesterday. Nurses of Naga Hospital held a short lamp lighting ceremony where a lamp was lit by Nothu Sanu, Nursing Superintendent NHAK. President TNAI local branch Kohima, Rita Angami, said that this Nurses Day could not be celebrated in a grand manner like the other years due to COVID-19 pandemic, but stressed that it was special because it was the 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. Rita also urged all the nurses to unite even during unfortunate situation and work with sincerity while dealing with people's lives. Being a nurse is a noble profession because it demanded tireless contribution, dedication, and extraordinary amount of compassion and selflessness, she added. Earlier, the invocation was offered by NHAK chaplain Vikepu Tepa. TNAI local branch Kohima also visited the Kohima Orphanage and Destitute Home and Cradle Reach Hospice, Kohima. They distributed rice and other essential items to the home.
Mokan eki logo de iniga ekta family hoi ke da ha aro eso morom pra bacha khan bi ite to sob manu bi kotha mane ke na thake akane bishi khushi pai ke na thake.
So on this special occasion, I would like to thank each and every nurses for providing excellent care to the patients. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Nurses Day.
It's very nice to meet you all.
According to the Health and Family Welfare Department, a total of 6,936 persons were screened across Nagaland today. A total of 889 samples were sent for testing and results of 872 have been received. Results of 17 samples are awaited. And with that, we come to the end of this bulletin. Stay home, stay safe, and take good care of yourself. Bye for now, and thanks for watching.